Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Diana and this is my life and tips. And I have a tip for you today. If you've been wondering if you are really suffering from inflammation, and how do you know if you're really dealing with inflammation? Well, you have to go no further than looking into your own tongue. And today is a perfect example day. I've been trying to do the carnivore diet because I realized that for me, eating a lot of vegetables, it causes inflammation. As well as I'm trying to quit eating sugar. Of course, I have a very serious addiction to sugar. It's every day. That was my New Year's resolution, to stop eating sugar. And today is the 15th of the month, and I'm still eating sugar. And what I mean by sugar is not just a scoop of sugar in your coffee. I'm talking about stuff that turns into sugar. For instance, today I had breakfast with a friend, and of course I had a muffin. Muffin has sugar. It turns into sugar because it's made out of flour. And on top of that, it had hard candy sugar sprinkle on top. Okay, so that's the only thing I ate for today that has sugar and turns into sugar. And boy, am I feeling the effects. One of the things that I notice, if I eat something that does not agree with my system, or it basically if it doesn't agree with my system, or it does causes inflammation, you think it'll cause inflammation in your stomach, and you'll feel bloated and stuff like that. Well, that's a for sure sign. But there's another sign that you might not be paying attention to, and that is how your mouth feels. For me, my mouth right now feels like I ate very sharp Doritos, and it cut me through my tongue, through the roof of my mouth. So I got really curious and looked into my mouth. What the hell is going on? Then I realized my tongue is inflamed. Oh yeah. So sometimes when you guys hear my videos and I can't seem to pronounce my words a little bit better, it's because I'm dealing with my tongue being swollen. And excuse me. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to open my mouth and I'm going to stick my tongue out, and this is how you know your tongue is swollen like mine. You will see the teeth indentation into the tongue, and the tongue will have some kind of like a white coating on top. So here goes. If you get grossed out by looking at naked tongues, look away or skip forward. Okay, here it goes. 1, 2, 3. Trying to get the camera out of focus. Let me try one more time. If I block stuff behind me. It's really gross, guys. I'm so sorry if that grosses you out, but I'm trying to prove a point. Your tongue gets swollen this way, and it gets swollen this way. Now the camera is really not catching how much white I have in my tongue at the moment. And on some of the areas you saw how shiny it was, but you could really see some waves into it, more so on this side than this side. And I actually feel it further back, and I'm feeling like the dryness along this way, as well on the roof of my mouth. And like I said, it feels like I ate very sharp potato chips that cut me all over the mouth. And it is unbearable right now. I'm even having a hard time speaking. And you would think that alone should make you stop eating stuff. It doesn't. And that's how you know you are truly addicted to sugar. Sugar is the culprit of a lot of evil. There's a lot of illnesses. This is minor compared to having diabetes. I don't have diabetes. I met someone who lost a leg, then the second leg, and ultimately died, and just couldn't stop eating sugar. It just couldn't. He couldn't stop eating sugar. He had been in a wheelchair for a long time. He actually started losing toe by toe. And that just goes to show you. And he was overweight, and he would always have like pizza, sandwiches, pastas. I'm not saying something bad about Italians. No, Italian food is wonderful, fantastic. I love it. But I know my limits, and I'm still not stopping. And it's devastating to know that you don't have that willpower. I literally, like, if I don't have a piece of candy or something sweet, like within 3 days, I'm literally going out and binge. I am amazed at this point in my life that I don't have diabetes. But I think it's because I'm fully aware to stop, and I have the willpower to stop for 2 days, but on the third day I end up binging, and I haven't been able to stop eating sugar since I made my New Year's resolution, sad to say. But I do have a good friend on my side, which is carnivore diet, because I have noticed that if I eat like a very satisfying steak, my mouth just watered. If I have a very satisfying steak, let's say for lunch, like it's a good 10 ounces or more, and it's well done, and is what I mean by well done is well seasoned, is what I meant to say. But I like my steak with some pink in the middle. I'm not saying bloody, but I am saying juicy. If I eat something like that, you will be surprised when I tell you that I do not have any cravings the rest of the day. Can I afford a steak like that every single day? Not at this point. One day I will. But I treat myself every now and then. Now, of course I do cook at home. I'm using a crock pot, and I can throw in a piece of meat in there. I just put a little bit of salt and pepper. Today I think I put cumin. Cumin, I think, is the name of the seasoning. I thought about putting maybe some parsley. Parsley, they say that they help you with digestive system, and helps with inflammation. That's one of the ingredients that I will put on my dog's food, because I cook for them. I don't feed them processed. I don't feed them dog food or store-bought. I have come across scary stories about it. I just recently, my husband has a friend on Facebook whose dog was diagnosed with diabetes and was taking medication for it, and just recently passed away. A dog. How does your pet die from diabetes? It is very sad, and it's very devastating that something like that can happen to your pet, and you feel hopeless, helpless. Your pet, you trusted a certain company to provide food for your dog, to provide with good quality food for your dogs, or your pet, your cat, whatever you have, and then they end up with this illness, and it's devastating, and deceiving. So I'm trying to say today is, be aware of how much sugar you're consuming, because you can end up like me with this kind of a problem where your mouth is hurting when you speak, and it doesn't get better from here. Another thing that I noticed about sugar, I itch a lot. Like I itch, like my neck itches, behind my ears it itches. I will start having dandruff. My anus will itch as well when I consume too much sugar. or stuff that turns into sugar. And by stuff I mean the stuff I mentioned before, anything with flour. And if that's not enough to scare you, like it's not scaring me, then we're doomed. I don't want to be doomed. I want to conquer. I want to conquer this sugar addict. I'm gonna kick it to the moon, and I'm gonna leave it out there, and I don't want to bring it back. And right now I am dying to see if this carnivore diet is really gonna work for me, because so far I'm not feeling the bloating from eating the muffin, but I am feeling the mouth. Would that be a rash? I don't know. Anyways, you guys, stay strong. Wish me well. Wish me to be able to kick this habit, and I hope that you don't pick up this habit if you don't have it, and that you can kick it as well. Take care now. Bye.